Subtitle. Oh, I guess we're not. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome on this fine Sunday evening to Center Valorant esports stream. I am Jackson, and I am going to be your host today. And we're going to go ahead and get right into agent selection here as Center faces off against Lander University, specifically their A team. On Bind, a classic map. For those who follow us religiously, you might know that we have faced off against Lander University's B team earlier in the season. Fortunately, they bested us in that battle, but we shall hope that we can get a recompense here against the A team, which is also undefeated, may I add. So. It'd be quite the showing if we could pull it off. We can see here a lot of agents being picked. A noted roster change here. We have Big Soup replacing $19 as one of the members of our team here. You might know him from the Overwatch squad. One of our fantastic supports, and now he will be playing some of our other some games for our other FPS squad, and I'm sure he is very excited to be here with us tonight. Though I do wish he was in the casting chair next to me, as he was so often last semester. And agents have been locked in. Center going with a Reyna Raze, it's the wrong side. Lander going with Raze and Reyna as their duelists, followed by Brimstone Cypher and Sky as their controllers slash instigators. No, initiators, not instigators. It's a slightly different word. And the whatever Valorant calls their supports. I should probably remember that term. And then on the center side, Yoru. No $19, but we do have a Yoru. A Clove. Another Raze, though. That being played by Whisper, I believe. And then a Cypher. And this newish agent. I know they aren't that new, but I still don't remember their name. So let me pull up my handy Valorant wiki. The greatest thing to ever exist. Sentinels. Or not quite. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of as supports. But who is this person? Deadlock, of course. The new agent said, no, we have our first action of the game. Big Soup falling to an assault there by LU Ariel in this pistol round. They're Tiny taking out Clippy. Emmy gets Whisper. That raised duel not going in Center's favor. Spike is down on a site. Claro getting an early kill there. Moves through short, but not enough. Ariel finds that final kill. Explosive entry there from Lander. And they pick up that first round pretty early. Oh. All right, round 2 is up. Center has lost the pistol round, which means they are going to be weaker on some weapons here, while Lander is investing in some Vandals and other things. Skydog coming out. Claro picks it off. And walking to the Cypher, a Cypher trap here to hide from some of the util being thrown his way. Uses that camera, pings out the other Cypher. Boombot going out, trying to clear the site. Clippy's over there on the elbow. He's going to back off, though. TP used. By who is the question, though? There we go. Some of the Lander players who are on long deciding to switch it up. Head to A. Center was able to rotate faster. I decided not to try to call Lander's bluff and go direct. Do a little bit of damage, but the superior weapons really making their mark here. Oh, and Big Soup walks through the smoke and it gets caught out as he tries to pick up not necessarily a better gun. Not totally sure of his strategy there, but even if he had managed to pick it up, it did not quite matter. See, bought the Odin just for a second. I wonder if that was in with respect to me or not. Cat spray is going out from the Lander side, and some long range Cypher traps here. They're really trying to isolate B side from A side. Not the worst decision in the world. Oh, Clippy using that that smoke early has bought a larger rifle and does manage to find a kill with it. So even trade, and has revealed that Lander is definitely here on B side. Big Soup finds an angle, almost knocks out some on LU on Narda. The Brimstone manages to peek behind the corner just in time. Some gunfights. So that was being fired somewhere around B side. Oh, okay. Spray down on, I believe, the Deadlock's ability. All right, smoke's going out from Lander's side. Big Soup trying to spray a little bit more, but decides to run. Incendiary coming out and smokes him out, but Bill Clinton finds 2 there. Gets shot a little bit, but manages to survive. There's one left. It's Whisper up here. Okay, it's a 1v2. He has a good shot. He's getting revealed by the spike cam dart, though. He's sitting into the smoke. He manages to get out and behind the corner. So he survives for now. Spike is not down. TP has gone out. Lander's deciding not to play on B, and they're going to set up better on A and pick up that ult orb as well. Whisper, though, with 10 health, in quite a predicament.
Spike planted.
Bombardier sent their TP, and Whisper follows. Doesn't find anybody. Gonna move slowly here through showers. Neither of the laner players are actually on site. One in showers? Yeah, one in showers, one in heaven. He's gonna have to start the defuse. It's running out of time. They have placed it perfectly. Yeah, he has the right idea, but he can't look him 2 places at once, and the spike just did not give him any time there. He gets sprayed down without finding another kill, and it is 0-3 Lander. I feel like I'm saying Lander in the most Kentucky way possible. Okay. Center deciding to stack a ton of util here on A, especially on that mid connection. Clove looking to see if there's anyone coming through on B. Big Soup, I should say. Center chucks a grenade and a Yoru decoy into showers, where 3 of them are indeed stacked up. It's not baiting any of them quite out, but Whisper knows where they are. They're going to decide to rotate. Perhaps even far with the spike going around that back tunnel in attacker spawn. Skydog comes out. So does the Rain Orb, but Whisper's too close to really affect her.
There.
And Bill Clinton finds another one with the Stinger from longer behind boxes. So they managed to cut down 2 players without taking a hit themselves. But Landers decided to push it all to B. So you got to regroup here and move.
Spike planted.
Spike goes down. And Clippy found there around the smoke by the Vandal. Big Soup's gonna move through that smoke. He's on point. Not a lot of Lander players, but here comes the raids. Oh! Showstopper finds Whisper and Bill Clinton, unfortunately. Here comes the, wow. The Brimstone ultimate pushes Big Soup and, I want to say Clippy. Was it Clippy or Bill Clinton? One of his teammates out from Spike. There was no way they could defuse it at that point, with how long that ult lasts. When it pushed it right into the waiting R's of that Lander raise, and took down. Who managed to find an ace off killing those 2. Quite an impressive strategy there from Lander. I mean, pretty standard, but all those kills together, they were down 2, and they managed to use the right combination of abilities and ults to trap and isolate center, and then delay them long enough, and even to push them right into their waiting arms. Bill Clinton, once again, getting the first kill there here on B site. Lander is very good at rotating here when they feel like they do not have the advantage.
I've got your trail.
But they're coming back to A. Clippy, though, with the Guardian, finds a long-range kill there from Odin, with the Guardian, I apologize. And Sky sends out her ultimate. Center's up 3 here. And almost have the spike, but not quite. They get a 1-for-1 trade, just in slightly different locations. And this El Unardo with no health, and there we go. Big Soup finds the last kill there on El Unardo and picks up a team ace for Center, their first win of the game, making it 1-4. Must feel very good for them here to turn the tides a little bit. And they that was a very well executed strategy. It wasn't down to the wire. That was 3-1 here in the last in that last team fight. I think they've realized they can pick off one of Lander's people on their initial attack. It'll typically force a rotate on them pretty fast, and Center can be well prepared to take advantage of it. Yeah, Whisper trying to do the same thing. Doesn't quite get the pick there. Claire's getting caught by this boombot here. He stops it. The grenade's coming through, but Narda comes faster. And Brimstone finds Claro. It's 2 down here from this initial charge. A-site is all Lander. Can't Center find it. Clippy here in short. Gonna throw the smoke. He does manage to get the Reyna and find her after the flash. And Big Soup does quite a bit of damage to the Cypher. He's going to look for a Showers move, though. But we have, I believe, the raise there on a high position. Oh, does some damage, but doesn't quite get the kill. But Bill Clinton's here, and he's trying to rack it up, but doesn't do enough. They find 2, but not anymore. I think if Whisper had found that initial kill there in showers, they might have blunted the advance. But as it was, with only light resistance, especially through that mid, Lander was able to show up in force, take a pick, and then push the rest of the way into the site. And once they get dug in on a site, it seems it's really hard to pull them out. They're masters at defense, which makes me worried about how this next round is going to, this second half is going to go. Whisper with that boom, with that paint grenade, was ready to throw, but has identified that they are not coming through mid to A, at least not right now. Reyna's waiting there with her ult, so perhaps gonna go on a one-man killing spree. Yep, they're deciding to make the move over to A. They're keeping center guessing here on what their actual assault's going to be. Spike is going down. Yoru
Spike planted.
is ready. Whisper with the Sheriff. Not quite the most effective weapon in the world, especially against the rifles, but you're a bit broke. What can you do? Boombot going out. Going to throw it into showers. Not going to find anyone. They're all stacked out outside showers. Oh, man, Bill Clinton manages to hold it out and bait out the blind, but the superior weapons, there's just not much you can do, even with sheriffs. They all fall some way or another. So looking at the stat board, that raise is it's quite the threat to Center's line here. They were the one that pulled out the ace. They're in round 3, and have shown themselves to get, just a problem player otherwise. And here goes Reyna coming out first, and immediately, and they're gonna loiter around A mid. Big Soup, ooh, dropping down. I know exactly where it's not that, but here we go. Like, that's what I was saying. That raise grenade is being used judiciously and effectively to pull center off their positions. Oh, Big Soup almost finds that Sky, but it's just a hair slower on the trigger. And Lantern manages to slam their way right through sight. Emmy getting Claro, but Whisper getting in the trade. It's just Whisper left now as Bill Clinton gets found in that doorway. Reyna ult's still around. Oh, and he walks right into her, but right in the smoke. They don't know what's happening. And Whisper's the first one to turn and get the kill. Unfortunately, there's still 3 left on site, and there's too many angles to look at. And he is gonna fall, making it 1-7 Lander. So, what is Center to do in this situation? They're down 6. There's 4 rounds left in the half. Defense is not necessarily their stronger side, but I am worried about how strong their attack here is going to be. Oh, no, Whisper trying to go in for a sneaky play with the Bucky. Rats himself out with that bomb and gets a grenade into its face right in the turn. Speaking of in your face, LUME throwing that showstopper right at Claro, holding no prisoners. Bill Clinton with that short angle, fortunately with a short gun, not able to find the kill. But Big Soup gets the Bucky. Oh, it turns and immediately finds Reyna. It's overhealed. Not quite at a great range to fight that Vandal though. And it's gonna fall himself. Center takes 1, but does not take the round. Yeah, Center has to be more conservative, I feel like, with their... Well, but they can't really. They need to find a pick early to stop Lander from making that advance. But they also can't really give away their position because Lander just is extremely adept at using their abilities to hold space. Here we go. Whisper. They just find a pick. Is going to throw a grenade. Unfortunately, barely hits the door frame. So he's not going to push them away for too long. But with that pick, pretty good. Clippy gets flashed. Oh, and he hides behind the box, tries to peek out and get the kill. Unfortunately, it's not quite enough, but luckily, Whisper's there in the back, finds Narda, gets Ariel as she moves. Directs her as his new grenade. There's just one left. It's this Sky. As Bill Clinton picks up the Brimstone, I believe. And yeah, Sky with the spike here in showers. Is worried about a center player having rotated around. She's gonna push her way to the No, she's probably gonna go back or attacker spawn. Maybe trying to bait here. Rotate. She's in a pickle here. Oh, she didn't even have her gun out, but manages to find Bill Clinton and Whisper. Two deadly headshots. Fakes out a plant. Oh, and Claro's just gonna use that ult. No concerns at all about effectiveness. They just want this guy dead.
10 seconds left.
And yeah, Big Soup finds it from heaven. They got her stuck in a little trap there with near perfect information. So they're going to pick up their second round, but at the cost of a pretty strong ultimate. Though they still have 4 more that they could be using. Yeah, I've yet to see the Go ult come out. Despite knowing that charge is relatively fast. That should has been procced at least once.
Cutting through.
Yeah, Clippy gonna send that TP out and get it ready.
Camera taken out.
Claro knows there's somebody there, but fortunately loses their eyes in the sky. Spike's been transferred, and it looks like Lander's slowly creeping their way to B, but they're keeping their options completely open. Yeah, we got too long though, and they're looking for the move, but you know, TP's right behind them, so rotate is not hard. Oh wow, Big Soup pretty much had his reticle right over someone's head. Decides not to pull the trigger until it's too late.
Right here.
Skydog gets sent out, gets quickly picked off, and so they know someone's there. But Clippy finds one there on A side, it looks like, where the main offensive's going. Claro stops the boom bot. Sky ult comes out, as does Reyna. Claro does find the pick despite getting pushed out by the paint bomb. Oh, but this ulted up Reyna is going hard. What is? All right. Big Soup gonna use that ult. Ensure they don't win this. But it can't find either. They're delaying though, and Claro comes from behind, does get the pick. So weak is that Brimstone, and that showstopper might have been slightly overkill, but Sitter does pick up the round for it.
Last round before the switch.
I think in this case, better safe than sorry, especially with the this half about to be over. Lander positioning themselves to A, but keeping their Cypher ready for the B. Brimstone coming out fast, and I don't know how Whisper got out of that Raze's sights. Turned around as he was. Plant job, it starts, and I'm assuming nasty kills, so I don't see him. Finds those two, and we have the Deadlock ult coming out, though, and he picks up somebody.
Player standing.
Yeah, Narda falls because of it. It's a 3v1 here. Can Claro hold the line from that heaven position? He cannot. was about to get blinded, but gets killed anyway. Center 3-9 into the half, meaning Lander only needs to pick up 4 to win this first game. All right, their first attack around here, centers. Looking like a very similar strategy to it. Nope, not mine. They are going 5-stack here, force their way through A. If not, probably go for a TP there to the left. They're going to be offensive. They're going to be deadly. All right, Whisper baiting out the shots there. Lander going for a really aggressive play here into showers. 3 of them, and Yoru is already on site. And he's going to start skirmishing into showers. Big Soup walking right into the paint grenade. And Leonardo gets takes out Clara with the shorty there in showers. Well, wow. Center seeming slightly lost here on what to do. I feel like these Lander players are coming out from all sides. And they had a pretty big opening there on A, and they could have bottled Lander up into showers, but just didn't play out in their hands. They didn't get the micro tactics right down, or down just right. And yeah, you can see Emmy still a nasty threat there in the battlefield. Narda and Ariel not too far behind. So they're being led up there by Whisper, but I just not quite enough. Camera going out. Hugo looks secure. Now let some of these abilities come out and use that boom bot to scout a little bit. And they decided it might not be worth it. Spike is heading back to A. They may have pulled one later player off that site. There's still 2 sitting there. Especially that one on Heaven is going to be a hard one to kill. And there we go. Tiny finding Whisper with a 1-shot headshot with the Sheriff. He'll be getting TP. Really, perhaps give him the Ghost, but Lander's not going for it yet. Spike is going to get planted, so at least that's some money there for center. Ooh, Bill Clinton with his knife out. Oh, and walks right into the judge around in the showers. At least he has his pistol out. Oh, Clippy gets a headshot. Knocks him down to basically nothing, but it's not enough. And Claire's the last one here with the angle, but there's 5 players he's trying to fight. And that's just too much firepower coming his way. Lander going to take round 14, putting them 2 away from game 1 victory. And a flawless victory nonetheless. Center has to find something here to change with their tactics. I them, I'd probably put quite a few resources to be long here. I mean, having my global vision as I do. Sky and Reyna are peeking out into mid. Is there fights? Yes, there is. But Claro goes for a bit of a jump and doesn't have time to re-aim. Does pick up one, though. Or Big Soup picks up one, I should say. Making it an even trade in the end. Libby's in a good spot, but unfortunately, the Brimstone with the Judge is sitting right around that corner. And another rifle here. Or sorry, Stinger, I should say. Whisper tries to go one-on-one with it, but it's not enough. And there we go, Clippy and Bill Clinton being found out by that Judge player. It's just Big Soup. He sees the raise there on the back. Does quite a bit of damage, but not enough. Smoke obscures the vision. And he just didn't have quite the gun stability there to finish it. This is match point. Center's gonna spend everything they've got to make sure, or to see if they can hold on with their fingernails to this game. 3-12 is a monstrally hard road to climb up, but not an impossible one. They just gotta win a lot. Big Soup looking like he's gonna blow some ability here. Got the Bucky. Means I hope that he goes here on the shower side. He's gonna try to rush his way through. Doesn't quite take some damage. No one's peeking. No lander players are peeking. I got the thing. Unfortunately, Brimstone does have that ult. That might be a game changer here in this fight. Tiny gets Whisper. Oh yeah, and all of Lander's team is coming out on this backside of mid here. Claire's in perhaps a good position to pick up one, but doesn't quite finish the job. It's just Clippy here in showers. He has gotten one just a second ago. It's a 1v4, and 2 of them have ults. And you can bet they're going to use them. Clippy's got to come from somewhere they're not going to expect. And showers is definitely not the place. He peeks this. Yeah, he's got to fight Kronos. Doesn't get it. Lander picks up that next round. That also important 13th round, and gets the victory here. So a lot of GGs in the chat. See some of the stats. Fortunately, it's not much of a way to sugarcoat such a clean divide here. Lander really showed up, and they showed up well. And Center's going to have to do quite a bit of thinking here before game 2 to figure out how they might turn this match around. So we will be back very soon to see how that goes. All right, short break. We're going to get right back into it. I believe this is Center's pick this time. Lotus will be the map we played game 2 on. 3-point map. No TPs like last time, with some doors that can be moved around. A classic choice for Center Esports. We're going to see some different agents come out here too. ISO coming from Claro. Clippy's going to take over Clove now, while Big Soup gets Gecko. Bill Clinton going for his patented chamber on this longer range map. We'll see what Whisper does. Sitting on that Vice, now looking at Neon. I personally hope he plays Harbor. I know he won't, but, hope and pray. All right, Tejo becomes the choice there for center. We see not too different, or some slightly, well, okay. You know, I take all that back because they only have one agent in common here between the two teams, and that is Gecko. Always helpful utility is what he possesses. Then we have Fade, Omen, Raze, and Vice. Raze, I'm sure, will still be steadily on this map as they were on the last map. We'll have to see how they play Vice, which we were considering for ourselves. Center is going to start on the defending side this time, once again. They're going to seemingly conglomerate a bit. C is not going to be well protected. Well, no, Chamber's going to put his teleport over there and he's going to move back. Look for some long-range picks, I presume, down that hallway there on B. But it's A is where everything's concentrated. Clippy is going to back up here and try to hide out. Falls quickly. Chamber moving back to B side, as is the rest of Center's team. Whisper throwing out that drone. Ooh, I don't know if that was supposed to go off there. And Landers is gonna to migrate to C. They faked him out. Bill Clinton trying to fight up there. He doesn't get anything, but Claro uses the distraction, you could say, Bill Clinton plays to find two. It's a 2v3. Make that a 1v3 as a Big Soup goes down there in mid. Ooh. Also don't know if that was supposed to necessarily happen. What's up? Oh, okay. Good to know. Worcester's just going to try to stick it. There's a lot of stuff coming on, including a Vice trap there, and Ariel, the Raze, is going to find it. What was that Vice ability that messed him up?
Yeah, flashes through a wall.
Ah. Two seconds. 1 second. All right. Next map starts. Lander not being so aggressive down mid. In fact, now I'm going down mid. Bill Clinton looking for something there. And he sees himself facing 5, and he just TPs out. Lander's going to look to open that mid door. And Center's going to position themselves around B. Lander's grouped up in that door there outside C, and Bill Clinton's going to seemingly do the smart thing and try to escape. He's sitting inside the Omen bubble. Almost finds the Emmy. Oh, no, but neither of their spray downs quite land how they're supposed to. Faye takes quite a bit of damage, and actually the Vice is hurt a bit too. But it's just Whisper again, and there is so many things around him. Flawless victory here on round 2 for Lander. Though better weapons should be pointed out. So, even with those short range stingers, I mean, Center had the chance. They're on that BC connector, and could not quite pick up the kill. Cat emote coming back out from Lander. All right, Lander going through A site now. Coming in force up main, and Kronos finds Claro early. Vice trap coming out to block Center. And they're so fast, and wow, the goo ball face splatter comes out fast. I mean, Center's just got me. Just like, there we go. Clippy finds a good headshot there. Gets a second one. Clippy with 2.
Refreshing.
Spikes down. Might have wanted to pick up one of those better guns up there. Ooh.
No peeking.
It's gonna drop a smoke down. Oh, but it's a little too high. Kronos a little too close as he turns the corner. And Lander gonna pick up round 3.
Dropping a smoke.
Lander gonna go through A again. Center was seemingly either not anticipating that or playing for the retake. But they're Big Soup messing with them a little bit. He's gonna pick up his goo ball and move it back towards mid. But Center actually has done a better job of blocking them up here. They're just staying back and waiting to see what happens. Then we got Thrash, not super effective there. We got the showstopper coming as well. Big Soup getting blasted once again. Face full of rocket. They're bursting into B through from A side. Unartic gets Clippy. Guess we're gonna switch guns. Pick up some more ammo. It's a 2v5, making that a 1v5, and Bill Clinton gets found out. They're trying to move from C. And Whisper is basically stuck in CT spawn. Except this Omen has wrapped around and is looking to pick him up. Yeah, sorry. Oh, wow, it wasn't even the Omen. The Fade decides to peek out right as Whisper sends out that drone. And another flawless victory here from Lander. So he needs to find out where to stack. Lander's hanging around the backside of ISO there. They're gonna use the door and push through. Boombot coming through. Bill Clinton doesn't see it until it's too late. Does quite a bit of damage, but Whisper gets the pick there on Cronus. It's gonna blot Lander's advance a little bit. Claro hanging it. They're peeking the C main. Holding Lander's team at bay. Or at least they're Omen at bay while the rest of them stack up here around this main entrance to B. They're playing slow and steady. They hit the ults and they're gonna move in. Fade ult leading the charge. Bill Clinton gonna back it up. And they're gonna let them plant while these ults wear off. Whisper's taking some decay. He's good. Can he get the pick? No, he can't. 2 came through and he just couldn't figure out where to look as he shot.
Teleport's ready.
Bill Clinton walks in the smoke with that Vice. Fortunately, not quite the reaction time they do. And Claro can't hit the spray down. Another round pickup for Lander. I mean, Center strategy was sounder there. I mean, they forced Lander to pull out some ults to push through and win the round. Unfortunately, cannot just pick it up on the micro. Laner looking for A again. We go through the door now. Center is hanging back. The only way they're going to win this is they put Lander into exceptionally unfavorable fights. Claro, using that ISO ability to take some of that damage, but not quite enough. Oh, Bill Clinton. Just need to get a little closer to that Bucky and he would have found it. Big Soup's behind. The Bison does manage to get the pick, but there's so much damage coming through the wall. Big Soup cannot hunker down, and Team Ace follows for Lander. And Whisper is just going big, going home. Ares, he's going to spray down A if need be. Unfortunately, Lander seems to have precognition, decides not to make that assault this time.
Show me a target. No distractions.
Oh, and Claire decides it's 1v1 time against the Omen. Does not win it. Mighty unfortunate. But the fate was stopped there on B by Big Soup. Got the goo ball. If anything can win, it's the goo ball.
Back to me.
Oh, trying to bait out the Vice, it seems.
Planted.
Locating target.
Spike has been planted on A, and we see the ult coming out from Tejo. Trying to clear, doesn't find anything. Drone also gets stopped, but here comes the rolling barrage. Kronos, Ariel, Narda get Bill Clinton, Clippy, and Big Soup and share, but here comes Whisper's big gun. Picks up Ariel. He's got advance here. Trying to hold the angle, but no, and he sees the sees the Vice up on the high ground, but the target acquisition was ridiculous. And that flick sends him down before he can do too much damage. Zero to 7. Lander has reached the halfway point here in their fight to win this match. Bill Clinton pulling out that chamber op. He just gets as the ultimate. Only the Omen ult for Lander, while Center's got 3.
Oh yeah, monster on the loose.
Yeah, here comes the Gecko ult. Huh. And Big Soup falls. Plant coming through. Clippy's here. Gets blocked off by the Vice Thorn Bush. Oh, and Whisper tries to go for the peek and actually gets taken out. Maybe takes out 2. Bill Clinton gets 1, and he almost had a lineup for a collateral there, but could not reload fast enough. So a Vice spike down. Duel there between Emmy and Clippy, but it's Emmy that's going to take the advantage. Lander 0-8. A side that Lander's positioning for. We have two looking to middle tier. Yep, they're gonna rotate to B. We see the Omen. Ares coming out from or sorry, it's not the Ares. I apologize. We hear the Ares coming out from Whisper, and Bill Clinton gets a pick there. Whisper 5 health. Thrash comes out, gets 2, but unfortunately there is an aerial right in his face, and the shorty finds him. So unfortunate. Here comes the ult, gets Clippy, and Emmy gets Whisper on the top side. Man, Center really just quite the trap, but Lander too aggressive in key points, blunting Center from being able to follow through. Center still has money to pick up some big guns, but those KDAs are not looking incredibly favorable right now. Smoke going out. Tiny gets big soup there on A. Or sorry, and C main. Bill Clinton gets marked and gooed, but gets out. Oh, and he's on the run though. Whew. Not get taken.
Spike planted.
Tiny gets Clippy again. Clippy revives. It's gonna try. Yes, he gets the TPing Omen. Vice finds Clippy once more, but ult for a kill. In this economy, that's pretty good. Claire's prepped for double tap. Just got broken. Ah, yes, but does find. Oh, but there's 2 behind him. Look behind you, Claro. Spike is down. They can't defuse it. Tiny chops in and finds Claro while Ariel turns and hits Whisper. 0-10. Lander. Oh, first go down. Taken out by Narda. See the Tejo shots coming out. Claro waiting. Does get, yes, gets 1 pick. Make it 2. Can get 3. No, unfortunately not, but 2 is a good start and a lot of damage there on the Vice. We have Lakesoup with the Outlaw.
Spike planted.
Plant coming out from the everyone's best friend. Kubal going out. Oh, and here comes the Vice ult. Big Suit's gun gets jammed. He's gonna have to fight with a classic here. Clippy's in the same boat. That's over, thankfully. Whisper with the Bucky. Might actually be able to get a pick. Ooh, no. Tiny's sitting at a good angle there to protect themselves. It's 1v2. It's just Big Soup. Right around the corner, there is somebody. But Big Soup went for the fake and did not have his gun up in time, or was not prepared for the turn. 0-11. Last round and a half. How much money does Center have? Tab. Okay. Money game is not amazing, but could have been worse. Kronos buying the op. So is Narda. We're gonna have 2 ops to contend with, and they are gonna go A. Whisper and Claro waiting up there on A, top of A. Ah, the 1v1 coming out. Once again, not one. It's gonna leave Center down somebody. They're all stacked up here. Clippy ready in that mid to hold a line, but was not able to do it. They're gonna mush mid. Throw the nade. We have the Tejo Bot coming through. Oh, there's 2 people in there.
Spike planted.
Oh, he's gonna look that way, but there's someone else, and there's a flawless victory from Ariel. Or Ariel finishing the flawless victory there for Lander. 0-12. I don't even think a single op was shot in that round. That just leaves this. Timeout coming here from center. They're going to take a minute to figure out what they need to do on this pistol round. If they want to win this, they have to win 12 rounds straight, and I believe 2 more to make it an overtime. So 14 rounds are in, at least 14 rounds are in Center's future if they want to win this.
I believe.
I do too. Never stop coping. They seem excited. It sounds like they're gonna rush attacker spawn directly. I don't even care about the points. They're just gonna go straight there and just establish a little fiefdom for themselves behind. So if any Lander players are listening, you should go prepare against that. And so just stay in your spawn and don't leave. All right, we see him stacking up an A, which of course is the shortest way into attacker spawn if you take that short route around A. Oh, we got some messages coming through. Some communications. Don't quite know. All right, there we go. Lander's coaches said it all for me. It is comeback time for Center College. We don't have 2 C's in our name for nothing. Comeback College is what they are often said to be. I'm liking these highly aggressive plays I'm seeing. Center's pulling no punches. They get a pick. Bill Clinton with the first kill of this half. Ooh, Clippy gets blinded. Let's Narda take them down, but does a little bit of damage to the Gecko in the process. Big Soup gooing. Vice ability sitting there in the archway. Clear's got 50 seconds to make something happen. Bill Clinton falls. Narda gets Whisper 2. It's a 3-piece. He's reclaiming Dizzy / Goo Ball. Decay coming out. Just Big Soup. Oh, and there's too many people. Too much health has been lost by that Decay. Oof. Lander gets a perfect 0-13 on us. Quite unfortunate. I believe their Rays got more kills than our entire team combined. That's okay. It's okay. GG's Lander. You'll definitely deserve to be a top seed in the conference, and we look forward to hopefully playing you all sometime again and having another grand old time. I don't think I have anything else to say. This is the last game for this week. We'll be back on Thursday. Thursday for Rocket League.
Maybe not. I don't know.
We'll be back at some time for something. So stay tuned and look forward to that. Smash that like button. Turn on those notifications to know when we're streaming all the best games, all the best gameplay. I'll find it here. Center Esports, home of the comeback Colonels. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you all later.